Hello everyone, and welcome to another part of Re-Building Windenburg, and welcome to a house that you may recognise as Factory 1, a pre-existing house that EA built, and I've decided to give it a big renovation to fit these gorgeous Sims who live inside it. First up is the lovely Evan Mason, a game developer / programmer. He's a freelancing programmer, so he works from home just like all of the household. They've all in a very different creative fields, and they use this space to live and work in and be able to afford it because they do earn quite good money. They really do. Ezra Walsh is a music producer / musician. He does a lot of freelance work, producing music for other people, writing music for other people, etc., etc. But his passion and love is creating his own music and actually writing his own music as well. So keep an eye out on those sim radio waves for some of his tracks coming soon. Now this is Ishi-sun. Ishi-sun is a fashion photographer along with her best friend Alessandra King, who does live here too. She is a beauty YouTuber, and she is quite renowned in the field of being a beauty YouTuber. She's one of the top ones out there, showcasing all of the beautiful products and stuff that come with the career. I failed so much at that voiceover. You'll have to excuse me, but I'm going to carry on. Not even going to edit it out. Anyway, Factory 1, here we are. We are deleting everything that is in this pre-existing lot to be able to go and put our own bloody marks on it. Factory 1 is easily, for me personally, the best built EA house. It really is. It's just got personality. I just love it. I really do love it. But I just think it needed a bit of a makeover. And that is exactly what we go and do today. We give it a complete makeover. But I'm one of these people that when I am renovating a house, I like the house to still look like the house it was before, maybe with an add-on, but I still like to be able to see the house and so you could recognize it, if you know what I mean. I've seen so many renovations out there where the house is just barely recognizable after like somebody's renovated it, and I'm like, oh, that's just not me. So I really wanted to keep the footprint and everything exactly the same and just concentrate on getting the inside like sort of really renovated and with a different feel. I really wanted this industrial feel to come over with this place. Main reasons being I really wanted to make use of the windows that we got with the Moschino stuff pack. I nearly forgot the name of it then because I don't like it. I couldn't think of a reason. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go with that. Now, with the roofline, you can see what I did. I kind of put those sort of slanted roofs on the pillars just to give the build a bit more of an edge and make it look a little bit more interesting. As nice as the build was, it just still looked a little bit meh. And I think the windows just brought it to life, as do the details that I do put on the outside of the house. I use a lot of shelves. I use a lot of architectural pieces on the outdoors just to give it a feel of or just to kind of make it look like one of my builds and not by EA. Now, I haven't seen a house by EA that rivals this one since this pack, and this is like the second expansion pack that came out, so I'm a little bit disappointed in that, especially when it comes to seeing some of the houses that EA did for like Strangerville. The outside, great, like loved them. Going to the interiors of the Strangerville houses, awful. I'm sorry, but they were absolutely awful. They were oversized. There was hardly anything in the rooms, and I think loads of people out there will agree with me. If you do, write it in the comment box below, you lovelies. Anyway, I'm pre-recording. You're going to hear me say that about 95 times in the next 2 weeks. I am pre-recording because I do go on holiday. I'm not actually on holiday as we speak at the minute, nor will I be in any of my pre-records because that's what pre-recording is. But if you do see me slacking with answering back comments and stuff, then that is the reason why, my friends. I am very sorry, but when I am in vacation mode, I will stay in vacation mode. I might answer a few here and there, but don't think that I'm ignoring you. I'm reading every single one. I'm just tanning my tits by the pool, to be perfectly truthful with you. I'm going to the Mediterranean. I'm going to Mallorca with my partner. We're there for like nearly 2 weeks, and I can't bloody wait. Really can't. Anyway, so you see me get some of the landscaping done. This area here in the front, I was like, oh, the stairs are just too wide. What can I do here? So in the end, I decide on putting another kind of, I didn't even show you it. Did not even show you it. So that is off recording. We're into the kitchen. But what I was going to say is what I did is put a kind of stone sort of square moment and put a tree right in the middle of the stairs as well. So it kind of breaks the stairs up into 2 staircases. You've probably seen that in the beginning anyway, and you will see it in the video tour towards the end. So do excuse me. This is the kitchen. You can see I used the new island living kitchen set, which we still haven't got the islands for it yet. And I did put the bar stools up next to them, but obviously they can't be used. But in my head, I was thinking, when we do get those island counters, you'll be able to change them over, no problem. And I just wanted to use that kitchen. I just think it's gorgeous. One of the best kitchens that I've seen that EA have made anyway. But yeah, very excited. So what does this house hold? Well, it's got 4 bedrooms, but it's got a huge kind of 3-part attic as well, which I have made into rooms. You could put staircases up on the outside to be able to get up to there and make this into a 6, 7, 8 bedroom house if you wanted. I mean, it is big enough. It's an absolutely huge place. But in my head, it just wasn't needed. So what I did with the attic area was just put some like crates and boxes up there just to make it look like it's a storage attic. But you guys could easily renovate it and make those into livable areas. But in my head, there was no need for it because of I only wanted 4 Sims to live in here. Any more than 4 Sims, I just find I get really confused with gameplay and stuff. There's just too much to think of. There's way too much to think of. So it's got a huge open plan downstairs, living, entertaining and kitchen area with a bar. Obviously, this living area over here, the kitchen. It's got 2 bedrooms downstairs as well. I think Ezra and Alessandra actually live in the bedrooms that are down here. And obviously with a bathroom, it's got an outdoor space as well, which I forgot to decorate until the very end. So you won't get to see that unless you go and watch the video tour at the end, darling. Upstairs, 2 more bedrooms with Ishi and Evan. They both live upstairs with another bathroom. And also, you'll see it in just a sec what I actually do, because in the original Factory 1 build, there's just a big blank sort of like ceiling. It goes right up, double-story height. I actually put a walkway across and make a sort of entertaining area upstairs as well with like dartboard, arcade machine, etc, etc. I just thought it was a big waste of space that being up there, and yeah, I decided to go down that route. So you'll be happy with that, my darling. I don't know why I stuttered then. But yeah, I actually made full use of a lot of the Moschino furniture items in this build as well. Especially the neon lights. I absolutely love those new neon lights. I just wish we could have some more neon lighting. I'd love to have a neon light. I really would. Really would. So I'm just chucking in a lot more clutter into the kitchen area. I think it was needed, especially with the shelves and stuff. It just brought a bit of personality into this kitchen area, and I love it. It flows through. Obviously, everything is player tested. I player test everything with my builds. There was a few things that weren't working properly, but when it's up in the gallery, it will be working properly. And this is what I'll be saying in every build now. The download link is in the description box below if you wish to get this into your game and play it. you can get it from the download link. I'm struggling today. With this actual save file, it will hopefully be finished this year. I really want it to be finished this year. So I will get that out, and I will let you guys know where to go, how to download it, etc., into your game. So be on the lookout for it. Be on the lookout, but I have no idea when that is going to be. Anyway, this is the area I was talking about, that little walkway with the little like entertaining space at the end. What I do put is like a poker sort of card playing table. I put a computer, but what I also do is put in a fitness area. So I actually have a treadmill and a weight machine over there too, plus like a foosball table. On the other side, you saw me put in a washer and a dryer and an arcade machine and a dartboard. So this place is really, really cool for a party. I actually made this place have fast internet, great acoustics, and a party place. So I just thought those fit really well with what type of lot this is. But again, such a fun lot to play in. If you guys download it, let me know what you think of it when you are playing around in it, because I just had so much fun. Sorry, I just banged my mic then. I don't know if you heard that or not, but my apologies. Anyway, whose is this room? This is Ezra's room, I think. Yeah, this is Ezra's room. So obviously he is the music producer of the household. So I wanted everything to go in here. I wanted a DJ booth, an editing station for music, and also a piano and guitar, because I've leveled him up in all of those fields. So he is top of the game. Same with everybody else. So everything that they do for a living, I have made sure that their skills are leveled up. So when you guys do go to download these Sims, then they are ready and willing and able to do whatever you may wish, my loves. One thing I've noticed about this save file, which I will have to correct when it comes to download, when I come to sort of sharing it with you guys, is how many naked Sims I have walking around, because I've used CC on them. Now I need to go through all of the Sims that I have made for this save file and make sure that they're wearing clothes and that they have hair, because naked bald Sims are flowing around everywhere, and it's just it could be a good look, but it's just not a look for this save file. So I will make sure to correct that, and yes, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Anyway, this is Alessandra's King's bedroom. Obviously, she's a beauty YouTuber, so she needed this big fancy editing station and filming station where she could vlog and whatnot. She does product reviews. Now, she is in my head gay, so I do put a rainbow flag, and she is obviously a lovely person of color. I wanted her to have this kind of really good following where she kind of she's a bit of a fashion forward thinker of the beauty community. She doesn't take no shit from anybody, so a lot of people look up to her. So I made sure to kind of level her up as well in that field, just so she has got a really good following and whatnot, which I really like. With Evan, he got famous quite quickly, but I was like, I don't want him to be famous. I want him to be this like indie solo game developer. So I made sure that he kind of opted out of fame, and that was the storyline where I wanted to go with Evan. I actually played it for a few hours just to sort of like play a test everything, make sure it was okay and whatnot, and yeah, it works. Anyway, this is the gorgeous Ishi's bedroom. She's a fashion photographer. She, in my head, is still kind of studying fashion photography. So, yeah, she's still top of her game. She's still like got really high skill in photography. But I in my head, I was like, maybe you could still be at like university or whatnot, kind of studying this, and maybe you're friends with. In my head, I kind of put her with Evan. I was like, they'd make a really cute couple, but. Yeah, that's where I wanted to go with that. And her bedroom's just very simple. You can see I used a lot of like the alcoves and made like a wardrobe area. I did that with most of the bedrooms. It just really, really worked out, because you have this kind of wasted space that are inside these pillars from the outside. And yeah, worked out. And everything in this room works. As I said, I player tested the bloody lot of it. The bedroom disappeared for some strange reason. Not the bedroom, the bed. But I did correct that by moving the dresser that's in the front of it a little bit more forward and stuff, and it stopped doing it. So, as always, I will reiterate this in every one of my builds. Make sure you use move objects on cheat when placing or before placing any of my builds, so you don't get anything disappear from the lot itself. But yeah, I think that's very important, and I will reiterate that fact every single time. Anyway, into the last bedroom. This is the lovely Evan's smaller room, and I didn't realize how much money they could make from like developing mobile apps and games and stuff, because he was raking in like 8,000 simoleons every game that he did, and I was pretty shook by that, actually. And in my head, I would have preferred to have given him a bigger room because of that reason, but Evan's quite a kind of no-nonsense guy. He doesn't mind that too much. He doesn't mind having the smaller room. It's kind of tucked away from everybody else a little bit more as well, so he can stay in here by himself, which he loves. He absolutely loves it. Now, these little figurines that I was putting up on the shelf, in my head, they were like kind of Funko Pops or something, or Pop Funkos. What are they called again? I have got them. Yeah, Pop Funkos. I was just looking at my collection. Yeah, that was where I was going with that, and yeah. I was like, oh, damn, where am I going to put a dresser? And I was trying to squeeze one in places. I was just like, that looks weird. So what I end up doing is I think I moved the doorway. Yeah, I do. I moved the doorway and put a wardrobe in that little alcove. And I enjoy it. It flows well. It works. And that's all we need to bloody go with it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this build today. I really appreciate it. Leave me some lovely feedback in the comments below. I will see you next on Saturday with the first episode of another Let's Build New Crest series. But until then, goodbye.